Hi there, I'm Natalia from Delightful Bash, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make some very beautiful and affordable centerpieces and decor for your holiday party. To start, get right into it, you will need a good pair of scissors or clippers. Clippers are better because they'll be easier on your hands. We're going to be cutting pretty thick branches, like from a Christmas tree, so you want something that cuts really good. The second thing is you need a vase. If you want to make multiple, feel free, and you should try and use anything that you have laying around your house. If you don't have any, I'm sure you will be able to find something similar to this at your local dollar store. And you want to make sure that your vase has a wide opening at the top. So that's the most important thing, is that it's wide. It doesn't have to be this wide. It just needs to be wide enough for you to be able to fit your whole hand and touch the bottom. That way you will make sure that you'll be able to place everything in there, and that you will be also able to take it out when it's time to clean it up and get everything out. Any shape, any size, it's up to you. The third thing you will need is decorations. So you want to have some flowers, some ornaments, you know, any color is fine. I will be using red and gold because that's the stuff I like. Also some pine cones. I love pine cones. Fake cranberries, they sell them at any craft store, or anything that is glittery and shiny and pretty that you can stick inside your arrangement. These normally come a little bit bigger. I chop everything up because I like my arrangements short. Don't forget, this is a creative craft, so if you prefer something a little different than I do it, please feel free to do it however you prefer, because this is for your party, not mine. I'm just giving you ideas. And the last thing that I will say about the decorations is that you want to try to keep them pretty small. So if you have pine cones like this and pine cones like this, use these somewhere else, like your tree. Please keep the ones that are little for your arrangements. Same thing with your ornaments. If you have small ornaments and bigger ornaments, you want to hang these on the tree or wherever else, and then keep the smaller ones or the ones that are unique and have cute little different shapes for your decor. The last thing that you're going to have to pick up is some Christmas tree clippings. These will be available at any shop that's selling Christmas trees. So they'll have their tent set up, and around the tent there'll be 4 or 5 piles of this. They are free because they are considered trash. They clip them off the bottom of the Christmas trees when they sell them so that people can put it in the stand. So when you buy your Christmas tree, or whenever you're driving past one, you can go, ask if you can grab a few, bring your car over and fill it up. Normally, the ones that are sitting at the top of the pile are fresh, and you want to pick, you know, bushy ones like this that have a lot of the little ones, because that's what we're going to use, the little part. We don't really care about the branches, we care about these little parts. Then that's it. Fill up your car with as many as you can, because you don't want to be making these and then say, wow, I can make so many of these, and you have so many vases and you're going to just fill them all up with tree clippings and run out, and then you have to go back over there to ask for more. It's better if you just bring a ton in your car, and then if you decide that you're only making 3 or 4, you can always just get rid of these and throw them in the trash. Just take a lot, and it will make a mess in your car and probably around your house while you're working on your arrangements. But after you have your arrangements done, you don't have to worry at all about the mess. Let's get started. So what you're gonna do is chop all the little pieces. Like I said, that's what we're going to use. You're going to cut these right off of the branch. And this, you just throw it out. Alright. We will grab a couple of ornaments. So I'm going to put in here a couple because this vase is pretty big, so if it's big, I like opposition, so I'm going to put one on each side. And then I'm also going to put a pine cone. Since this vase is a little bit big, I'm going to put a pine cone. You know, if it's a tall vase, I use the bigger ones. Shorter vase, try to use the smaller ones. Just like, you know, whatever is looking pretty for you. And I like to put some ornaments and some pine cones in the bottom. Then after I have a few in the bottom, I'm gonna grab my clippings and I'm gonna start stuffing them in there. And I'm gonna make sure that the pretty stuff, like not that the clippings aren't pretty, but you know, the ornaments and the pine cones, like my decoration stuff, it's on the edge, so like closest to the glass. I don't want to cover it up with the clippings. Clearly that's the part that's going to make it look more appealing, right? And I also like to make sure that most of my clippings, as much as I can see, and like the more noticeable ones are pretty. First of all, like I just tossed that one because it didn't look so good. Like this one looks kind of shabby, so bye. But if they look pretty and bushy, normally one side is a little bit darker. You probably won't be able to see it on the video, but when you get them, you will see. And the other side is a little bit lighter. So, you know, the top and the bottom. The bottom's a little light, and then the top is darker. You want to try to make sure that the dark part is on the outside because the dark part is prettier. Pine cone, therefore I will put maybe a little ornament, and this one has an ornament, so I'm going to put a pine cone. Now I'm going to save those really tiny pine cones. I like to save them for the very top because if you put them in the bottom you kind of can't really see them. And then I'm going to stuff some more. So when you get there where like you have a lot of stuff in there and it's looking pretty, then you know, I'm gonna make sure that my ornament is on one side and my pine cone is very clearly visible on the other side. That's why you want to make sure that your hand can fit inside. And since I will be using these as a centerpiece, I'm gonna make sure that both sides have something. So if you look at this side, it has an ornament. If you look at this side, it has a pine cone. I don't want them to be only on one side. I want them to be visible. I want them to be pretty and appealing on both sides. So this is when you start kind of arranging your stuff a little more. I'm like, that looks fine. No, I don't like some of the clippings, when you just shove them in there, they start moving your stuff around. So I'm gonna fix that. There you go. Okay. Now we will fill this one up a little more because I kind of want it to be more fluffy. Okay. Then, of course, I just put something in there. So I'm going to grab my clippings and put them in there. And I want to try to keep them kind of short. So if you need to cut them more, do that. Because especially the vases that are not very wide, I like the clippings to be pretty short so they're not like going in front of my stuff. You know, like I want my pine cone to be visible and then a little tiny shrub to be on top of it. Alright. That's good. And remember, like I said earlier, this is a craft and you are free to use your creativity. If you feel like you want your stuff sticking out of the vase and then just fill this up inside and then put other stuff on top, feel free, please do it. It's all about what you like. You can change it up a little bit if this is, you know, if this is not floating your boat. I like to separate my cranberries and then I kind of stick them in there on the sides, like I said, close to the glass so you can see them, so that the glass outside looks pretty. The Christmas tree clippings are more of like a filler, something that you're filling it up with. All the empty spaces are being filled up by the Christmas tree clippings, and they are beautiful and they are free. So we take advantage of that. And instead of having to buy a bunch of roses or flowers that can get pretty expensive, and it's the holiday season, we're already spending all our money on gifts and dinners and parties and all, you know, all the stuff that we do during the holidays. And if you already have a lot of ornaments and a lot of decorations, because you know over time you always end up having so many in your house, then you don't even have to spend any money. It's like all the stuff I already have. And you use your creativity and it's fun and they look beautiful, and when people compliment them, you'll feel so good about your party and your decor. It's just so pretty. This is looking good. I'm liking it. I'm gonna put a little bit more of these, and then I'm gonna put one. This one's too hard. But I'm gonna put these in here, and I'm gonna put one more right here. And then I really like these cute and I like them for the top. All right, there you have it. That is how you can make some really nice arrangements for your holiday party. And if you set them up with a little bit of candles around them or on a charger plate, you can make them look very, very beautiful and really a focal point for your table. And it also smells delicious because the pine cones and the tree clippings both smell great, so it'll give your house a beautiful scent of holiday. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. And if you do make an arrangement for your home or your holiday party, please take a picture, post it on Instagram, and tag us at Delightful Bash. I would love to see all your creations and what comes out of this creative craft. You have a great and happy holiday season. I will see you soon. Thank you so much again. Bye.